Hey everybody, I'd like to be the first one to welcome you back to the Dentistry Collective. We know it's been quite a past couple of months, and we are very excited to get back to treating you, our guests, and we also wanted to make a quick video for you so that we can show you some of the changes that we've made. I know that you always expect a great experience, which we're proud to offer you guys. And what we've done here, I think, is not only going to ensure the safety, but really help streamline the process to make sure that you, our guests, are safe, because you are our number one priority. So let's go through some of the changes. So we will have 4 designated parking spots for our guests, and they will be marked with the reserved for guests of the Dentistry Collective parking signs. I want to welcome you to our new outside waiting room. Basically how it's going to work is when you show up, you're either going to call or text the office, and a team member will be out with a tray right here. What they're going to do is they're going to do a touchless temperature check to make sure that there's no fever. We will be offering gloves and masks. If you don't have a mask, we'll have one for you. And we'll also have our comfort menu. These will be items to help make your experience more comfortable. And then you will be escorted from the parking lot to the office by a team member. And then we will see you inside. Okay, so now you've made your way from the parking lot and we're entering the building. These doors will remain open, so that way you don't have to worry about touching any handles. And so as you come through, you will notice that we're going to have a clean shot all the way into our office. On entering the office, you're going to see right away that we will have a safety barrier. This is going to be wiped down after each interaction between a guest and a team member. We also have hand sanitizer. We've removed some of the seating areas in our waiting room to abide by the social distancing guidelines. We're going to ask that you do come alone to your appointment unless you are a caregiver or a guardian. Other than that, we want to just reduce the amount of traffic in our waiting room. Let's go. So as you all know, the coronavirus gets transmitted through aerosol spray. So since we are in the dental field, we want to make sure that we have a heightened level of safety to protect you and our team from that spray. So the first thing we're going to be doing is having every patient swish with a mixture of hydrogen peroxide and chlorhexidine. This is an antimicrobial rinse that'll cut down the amount of germs in the oral cavity. The next thing that we're going to be using is this Dry Shield high-powered evac system. This goes in the mouth and it runs and it reduces the amount of 90% of all aerosol spray to ensure a safer environment for you and for the team while we're working. Every team member is going to be wearing an N95 respirator mask, and we'll also be wearing an outer protective shield to help protect from any spray that might happen during the procedure. So we are going above and beyond our usual universal precautions that we're very, very strict about anyway. So I think that this is going to ensure a very safe visit. So now that we've covered some of the things we're doing in the operatory, let's go to sterilization so I can show you some of the methods that we're using to make it even safer. Okay, so this is our sterilization area. So we use a state-of-the-art autoclave system. Everything gets packaged and individually wrapped, and everything will get rinsed and cleaned. All new clean instruments will be brought into the operatories and opened in front of the patients so to know that there's been no contamination of any kind. This is something that we do anyway, but we just wanted to make sure that you know that we are going to be using all sterile instruments for your visit. The checkout process is going to be relatively the same. There will be another protective barrier here. There will be pens and appointment cards on the outside. You'll be able to just keep the pens, that way there's no transfer. We're also going to make it as touch-free as possible. So if there's any transactions with cards or iPads, there'll be covers and everything will be wiped down. We'll also be able to email you any receipt or treatment plan, so that way there's just less transfer between the team member and you, our guests. So we will be wiping this area down as well after each transaction. And if you need to use the restroom or use any of the other areas in our office, all of that will continually be wiped down with Lysol wipes. So that kind of concludes our walkthrough. So I just want everyone to know that we are going above and beyond what we feel is very safe practice, and we want ourselves to feel safe. More importantly, we want you to feel safe. So it's going to be very important for you to listen to the instructions that we'll either be emailing you or giving you with your over the phone when you make your appointments. So look for those details, and I hope this video helps and reassures you that we are doing our best to keep everybody as safe as possible. Once more, I'm very grateful for all of you, and we're just very excited to be able to come back and offer our great dental experience to you guys. So thanks a lot. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.